Thursday.
Oh, they say Monday he not gonna play. So he coming back the day after or the game after. So I think it's Wednesday.
Okay. All right. So chat. That's the John Moran shit. Yo, real quick. We should probably let me just play this before we get back to roasting Boom's chicken tenders. We got to play the fucking video. A lot of people were making like a big deal of this. So we saw Young May. She was getting a haircut. At first, I didn't even think anything of it. I was just like, all right, she hasn't gotten a haircut in a while. But then everybody pointed me towards the eyes. Her eyes seem very yellow. I'll play the clip. I think there's music with it, but here we go. If you see the eyes, it looks really yellow. Now, I don't.
Michael Jordan.
By the way, I don't smoke, so I also don't know if you could be off some sticky icky to some, you know what I mean, some OG Cali Kush or whatever. I don't know what y'all niggas be smoking these days, so I don't know if that's a normal thing of maybe what type of strand of whatever you're smoking. But I keep playing it, so I didn't think much of it because I'm not a smoker.
Real life transformation. Real life transformation.
All right, and this was before the haircut. You know, obviously they dealt with her hair appropriately, and she looked fine by the haircut standards afterwards. But people were concerned about her, how her face looked, how her skin looked, and also how her eyes looked. And essentially, she eventually responded, which, sometimes we're quick to like laugh at people because they might not have a hit for a while. She came out later and she kind of co-signed her barber. This is what her barber said. Her barber was like, yo, y'all got so much to say as if I'm trying to embarrass my dog. She reposted my video. If she didn't want me to record, she would have told me, y'all don't know our bond nor our friendship. Y'all need, what y'all need to do is just send your prayers for her, and that's that. She didn't have a haircut in a month and wanted me to bring her haircut back to life, which I did. Thank you, sis, for coming and rocking with me like always. Love ya. And that's the barber. He tagged Young M.A. And Young M.A. responded by saying, we bless. Don't let that get to you, blooder. And I told you it was like 4 months. So apparently she didn't get a haircut in like 4 months. I ain't gonna lie, I've been growing my hair a little bit too. But just because I've never just tried to grow my hair ever once. However, TMZ did report something. And let me see if I could pull it up right here. TMZ did report that apparently she had a recent hospitalization. It says Young M.A. is addressing a viral video that sparked concerns of her condition, telling TMZ Hip Hop that she's bouncing back after a string of recent medical scares. Young M.A. tells us that, as many of her supporters know, she's been dealing with issues with various personal health issues over the last few years. She was hospitalized and recently successfully treated for several conditions. She's doing better now and will take some time, but she's on the road to recovery and will look forward to the future. She continued, rest assured I'm in good spirits and everything will be explained in the music, plus a documentary. Love y'all, Mob. I'm guessing that's probably her group name or like her fans, like little thing. Don't worry, I'm good, right? You can see the eyes right here. It kind of look like, it looks unusual. This is how she normally looks. She definitely looks skinnier in the face. I seen some people say, oh no, they believe it was alcohol. Trust me, I drink alcohol a lot. What I've realized, especially Hennessy does to you, Hennessy puffs up your face. I think your face starts holding in more water, probably because of the liquor, the amount of liquor you drink. So her face looks skinnier right here more than normal. What was just more important was just the eyes, right? So I don't think it was just alcohol, right? She said Young M.A. would not disclose the specifics on what she'd been battling. In case you missed it, a video of her at a barbershop popped up, blah, blah, blah. She was also slurring her speech and her eyes look yellow. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, man. Like, honestly, I'm going to respect her and really not give any commentary on what I believe may be happening with her just off the fact that, there's a lot of like health conditions that could happen to a person that sometimes they don't share with the entire world. I know people expect she's a rapper, so she's going to be out there with it. I 100% think that whatever she's been going through silently. I've never heard her complain about music, labels, any type of stuff publicly. So whatever health issue, I would imagine she probably went through by herself. Just out of respect for her, I don't know what that could be, and I wouldn't even try to make any jokes or try to act like it was trivial. Clearly, it was, by the looks of this picture, it was severe enough, man. So I'm glad that she's okay. I'm gonna believe her in her words that she says that she's getting help and she's on the road to recovery. At the end of the day, no matter how much money, how much fame you have, like, we all have one life. We all have to live, breathe, and health is something that, yeah, you could probably have money or whatever that you could take more precautions or get better help with, but if you're not treating your body right, or if you're just prone to certain type of illnesses or disease, it's gonna happen. So I'm definitely rooting for her. What y'all think about this?
I feel like it's, I mean, once she say that is she recovering, I don't know, but it's like I didn't even realize she had the eyes of that yellow. How we don't know if it's a filter?
No. She's basically admitting that it was some problems she had. So her demeanor in the video, she was slurring a little bit, and the eyes. Like, she came out and basically said, "Yeah, that's just not an issue of. That's just not me being okay. That's a problem." You get what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she said she's just saying that that's probably a byproduct of some health issues she's been through, but she's assuring us that she's getting better, not in the midst of it or getting worse. You get what I mean?
No, I feel. I mean, shit. Well, hey.
I know she moved to, like, she was living in Jersey for a while, and I think she moved to Atlanta for a while. Obviously she's from New York. She's an interesting story in hip hop because she chose to be independent. A lot of people thought she should have signed after you see Heavenly, Stephanie. You know what I mean? A lot of people thought that, but she
Yeah,
stayed
I wish her the
independent.
best though. I met her back in what 2015, I think. That's when she first came out.
Did
It was
you?
back when she was dating Tory Bricks. Cause I grew up with Tory Bricks, and I met her then because they had a show in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
She
No,
was
I
cool,
mean,
man.
I hope she's doing well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No.
And God forbid, it's not like, what I don't like is sometimes when people have health stuff, is like people just jump to drugs all the time. Sometimes it could, like, she could just really have a natural health situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm definitely not a doctor, so I wouldn't even assume. But the color of the eyes are definitely indications of maybe sometimes some internal problems, or maybe sometimes
Yeah,
it's
like
even,
some kidney or something like that. Some
yeah,
type of
yeah,
shit.
or it could be something about, like, some failure of some internal organs. We don't want to speculate, but I'm glad she's at least acknowledging it, because I've seen artists when people have seen them doing bad and then they still just deny it, like, nah, we good. That's a bad picture. We good. So she's acknowledging it, and I'm hoping she's getting the proper care and whatever the case is. You know what I mean? So salute to Young M.A. We fuck with her. By the way, Boom ain't gonna give up. He got his Alfredo right here. He said he got the best Alfredo in the game.
Also very suspect because that picture is also cropped in.
Oh, so you think that Boom is